Due to their capabilities, field programmable gate arrays can be used to create hardware-software platforms that keep their flexibility at runtime, allowing the development of adaptive computing systems. These adaptive computing systems are an ensemble of different computing elements. Scenario which leads to a context where this system can be in the form of programmable system on chip, programmable system on multiple chips, or, generally speaking, heterogeneous computing systems. One thing which is in common within all these scenarios is the fact that there is a software application running on a processor or multiple processor, which realizes some of the system functionalities, usually acting also as a controller for the hardware components, and interfacing with them. The software part of an adaptive computing system can be either a standalone code dealing directly with hardware at a low level, or a complete operating system, including multiprocessing and resource scheduling. A standalone code is usually an application that uses software libraries exporting functions to interface with hardware components. This approach can be acceptable for small systems, as in the example of embedded system as IoT nodes, involving few components and configurations. But as soon as the complexity of the system increases, it becomes more difficult to develop a complete application dealing with all those aspects. On the other hand, the use of an operating system allows more flexibility on both sides, since it's possible to implement the software part as one or multiple user space processes, introducing complex inter-process communication systems and scheduling techniques. Hardware management is remitted to the OS, offering the processes an interface to access system peripherals at a higher level of abstraction. The counterpart of this added flexibility is the necessity of adding support to a standard operating system for reconfiguration-specific hardware for reconfigurable components. This means that the hardware and software parts of the system must be designed in order to allow the creation of a reconfigurable architecture. This scenario is posing the accent on a very interesting aspect of the story, which is the design phase of this system and the needs for a reconfigurable ecosystem capable to provide an effective user interface to designer while providing the best in terms of performance gain from the underlying reconfigurable hardware architecture.